So, hi everyone. Today we have a special guest on our channel. We have Jayati with us. So, Jayati, would
Hmm.
you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, hello everyone. My name is Jayati Dixit and I am a recent graduate from Noida. My hometown is from Lucknow and I am currently working as a software engineer too at Walmart.
Hmm. So, she recently joined Walmart, like she said. So, we'll be getting to know her journey to Walmart. We'll be getting to know everything about her preparation, how she cracked Walmart, basically. So, Jayati, start us off with your interview experience. What all happened?
Yeah, so I started off by I came across this opportunity through Unstop. So it was a hiring challenge that was Codehurst 2024 batch. It happens every year, and that's for the passing out batch. Also for the people who are in their pre-final year. So for them, it's an internship plus PPO, and for us, it's just direct PPO. So there's this Unstop recruiting challenge, which contains two rounds. One is the MCQ round, and the next one is the coding round. So the one MCQ round, it consists of 25 questions that has CS fundamentals, OS, OOPS, and any output-based questions, and Java questions and C++ questions, everything that are more conceptual. And the next round is the coding round, which they will ask three questions, and the level of hard, it's medium level of lead code medium and medium to hard, I would say. But it also depends on the slot you get because everybody gets different questions. So after there's a cumulative score that is calculated from these two rounds, and there's a list that is taken out that if people 1 lakh people registered for it, there will be a list of 4 to 500 people that will be the top coders according to their scores, and that and then they roll out interviews mails according to the vacancies they have. So for me, it happened very in February, March, around not February, it's March, it was 1 month old. So I gave my first coding, first MCQ round. The 25 questions were little tough for me, I guess, because every question had a timer of 1 minute. So it became difficult to calculate for long questions. But it was good. You just need to be fast with the calculations and all. And after that, I like I had it I guess out of 25, 20 to 21 correct. And then I passed on to the coding round, where out of three questions I did three because it was good. The questions required linked list and I guess array and have a hash map and all. Yeah. So and then the next round, then the list had my name. They rolled out the list,
Yeah.
and then we were waiting for the interview because it was
Hmm.
written that it is not mandatory that you would require get an interview
Oh.
mail because vacancies are over. Then it doesn't matter.
Even if you
So
get shortlisted.
yeah. So 2 3 months later, when I graduated, I got an interview mail on a random day that yeah, now we're hiring for Sans Club. We would like you to take we would like to take you forward. So I just had 1 day of interview time. It was 20 and I got the mail, and my first interview was on 22. So I was least expecting it. So then the first round was, it consisted of three rounds. First round was obviously the CS fundamentals. Second round was coding, and third was HM round. That is the hiring manager round. So the first round included CS fundamentals, OOPS, and OS and DBMS. Like my interviewer stressed on DBMS a lot. So I guess the main key things that you need to learn is OOPS, OS, and DBMS. And he asked one DSA question as well in that round. So
Yeah.
it was like I was supposed to code in that. So yeah, I did that. It was fair, it was fairly good. I couldn't answer one, two questions, but I could explain myself. So yeah, it was overall a nice round. So on that day only, I gave my interview on around 2:30 p.m. And no, it's 12:30 p.m. And then I got the shortlisting mail at around 3 that I've been shortlisted for the next interview. And that was the coding round. And my next interview was taken by a senior software engineer at Walmart. who's also part of my team now. So he asked me DSA question for like it like my first interview was 1 hour. My next interview was also 1 hour, like 45, 50 minutes. It was scheduled for 1 hour, but my interview was like 50 minutes is fine. Like, so when the interview started, it was the next day. The core concept of like, I know that was that I use priority queue and all and everything. But he stressed more about not finding a solution, but finding a solution that's like complexity wise. Like, even if the question might seem very easy to you, it's not including a lot of data structures and heavy code. He wanted me to find out a easy way, like easy way through it with the least time complexity. So I remember writing the first solution as O of n square and then shifting, like scaling it down to O of n log n. And I thought that, yeah, that's it. But then he's like, you can do it in O of n. There is
Often.
a possibility. So I was like, okay, I'll try. The main key was explaining yourself and writing good code. I guess when I'm writing in front of him in a code editor, and he was looking for good variable names, clean code, structured code as well. That is easy for him to understand. So, yeah, indentation, everything all matters, I feel. So, I did it somehow. Like O of n login, I was able to code. O of n, I was able to explain. So yeah, like
Yeah.
I then he was like, yeah, you're going the right way. We don't have that much time left for coding, but yeah, that would be like if you code that OFN solution that you just said, it will be it. I was like, yeah. Then that interview was really well because my interviewer was really nice. He was very calm, and I feel that really, really, really is a very good like lucky thing to have because if your interviewer is calm, the nervousness goes away, and your mind can have that capability to think out of the box. Yeah, so he was very nice. I would say all my interviews were very nice. And then again, by evening 6 p.m., I got the next mail that was scheduled the next day. So it was my hiring manager round, and it was also Janmashtami. So and then I was told that like my HR told me, they communicated to me that there's a Walmart playbook or any any book that requires like how you should be in a hiring manager round or anything that what do you go through, what do you need to know about while going in for the hiring manager round. So I guess before going to a hiring manager round, you should first go through your resume, and the next thing you should do is browse good things, everything about the company. Like browse what they're working on, whatever is available on the internet about that company, go through it. Do not be cold like that you like blank that I don't know anything about it. If they ask about the motive and the like what's the motto of the company and what's the company's view and what's it's doing, what's the work, then it will give a bad impression, I feel. So I guess I learned a lot about from the Walmart website and the blogs that were written by the engineers and what the projects that were innovative so that I could curate my interview and what all I would have to say about Walmart, like whatever the releases are, whatever the events are going on, everything. So yeah, my hiring manager was also very nice. He was a senior data scientist at that company. So he asked me a lot about my resume, and I guess the major part that played in my hiring manager round was my final year project. And luckily, I built my final year project from scratch. So that helped me a lot to explain because I knew it in and out. So that had a good impact on him as well. He liked my final year project as well, like very much, because it was like for a social impact. So I guess that really matters. And then he was wanting to know that I like your soft skills. That do you have like leadership quality? You have teamwork qualities. Do you have the capability to adapt to new frameworks and new technologies that are that are given to you or thrown at you? Because you are not you're an engineer. You're not like a typical. just full stack developer or who's just Node.js developer or Python developer. You're not restricted to these domains. You have to be open to everything. So, so I guess in an interview you must portray this as well. So yeah, and after 1 week I got the election mail. So like my interview was hiring manager was very nice. So it was very chill. It was half an hour round, and then after a week I got like a heads up that yeah, you can submit your documents and for document verification. And after a week of all document background verification, they do. They offered me the offer letter, and then I was expected to join 1 week after that. So yeah, that was my interview experience.
Nice, nice, nice. So the final year project that you mentioned, like what was it about? Would you like to tell us a bit about it?
Yeah, that my final year project was about PCOS. If you have heard about
Oh,
PCOS,
yeah, yeah, yes.
polycystic ovarian syndrome. So that is a very less talked about concept, like topic. So we integrated machine learning and everything and made an
Wow.
app. So made an app, Android application, so that people could fill in the details or upload their report and predict that how much chances do they have of getting detected with PCOS. So yeah, it was from scratch and everything.
No, that's really great. And the point I would like to, highlight here that we also talk about in this video is that if you make a project that has some social impact, real world impact, that really impresses the interviewer, like you said, right? It really blows the mind of an interviewer. If you have just a clone of WhatsApp, clone of Facebook, compared to that, you have something which is like, having real world value, like integrating something like machine learning, then that is very cool. Interviewers definitely like it.
I think it also depends on the team you have because the team, because I had team members, like two of my friends, they were this like same type of engross and same type of view they had for the project. They were also determined to make it come through.
Yes.
So I guess
Hmm.
everybody should have equal contribution and
Yeah.
same craze about it. So yeah, it's all my team. I guess not just me. I feel I like we three have like been on the night like
Huh.
nights we've gone at 4 a.m. till 3 a.m. 4 a.m. that
Hmm.
we're working on up like because we're engineers we work at the last moment before the
Hmm.
presentation. So
Exactly.
yeah, like one night like before we are just getting
Hmm.
scolded from our mentor that you need to work on that. This is not enough. So yeah,
Yeah.
we three worked like
Hmm.
together and all.
And generally people don't give value to final year projects. हम लोग ने तो कुछ भी बना दिया था ऐसे ही
Yeah,
बस marks
I
के
know
लिए.
that. I know that, but that is what my mentor was very good. My mentor was the HOD of my department. He told me that many cases will be there. Like that final year project, no one because everybody is busy about the placements, right? It is fair also. Like if people are busy in their internships and like people are busy in their whatever work they have to do, then it is probable that they won't be giving that much time to a final year project. But my teacher, like my HOD told me that, yeah, you have to work on it because this will shine in your resume. So we were like, yeah, we have to. We took 1 day to decide a topic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very nice. That's very nice. Projects can definitely make or break your interview, if you
Yes.
make the right one. Right. So, what about your preparation strategy? Because the interview feels very hectic. They asked everything like CS fundamental, DSA, and your resume. So, how was your preparation strategy? Like, how did you prepare for all this?
I guess the go-to strategy that I have is making notes. I guess this is very non-software engineering. I feel, but I am a proper pen and paper person. I used to make a lot of notes of like not just everything, just the keywords I need to like this topic say ye. So I feel everything's like nothing is within just 10 days. This is a long preparation that has been coming. That is long going. Nothing can be done in 10 days. It is, I feel, from first year, little by little, you do things. And then final year, you just want, finally, is all about brushing it all up so that you can showcase it to the interviewer. So I guess first year I was doing competitive programming because I loved problem solving. It was not because I had anything in my mind, because I was not a very techie person. But I when I got to know I got the exposure, I saw like people very good at coding, like very good. They're doing great things in their second year, first year. People are doing great things before entering college. There is no, like competition is not less. You will see and you feel that you're so many years behind. But it's like no one's behind. If you start from now, no one's behind. I guess if you start like, yeah, they will get it early, but you will get it in your time, I feel. So I started first year. Whenever I got to know about things, I started Code Chef. So because I knew only Code Chef at that time, Code Chef and Code Courses, I guess. And Hacker Rank was very beginner friendly. So Hacker Rank and then Code Chef, all the contests. I used to give all contests. I would never miss a contest in my first year and second year. So it was all about competitive programming and brushing up the problem solving skills. When I came to second year, I got to know that, yeah, now you have to get an internship for experience to enhance your resume. So I was like, I need to work. So I was also part of my computer society of my college. So they were working on a lot of projects that were related to college. Due to that, I learned a lot of about tech stacks and everything. So I chose Python and Django, and then I worked for few projects and made few projects. Very good seniors I had that guided me which courses to follow, what where to follow, where to like. I guess I'm more of a documentation person, so I'll grasp things more of through documentation rather than videos. So I feel I have more grasp on things when I learn it from different people. It's not like I follow one course for DSA, one course for Python, one course. No, I will learn from everywhere. One topic, like if I am learning linked list from this person, I might be learning graph from another person because I want to know how everybody is explaining. Yeah, so I might watch single topic 5 videos of 5 different people to get like inside it inside my head. So yeah, second year by the end, I got an internship at a startup, and that was yeah through Internshala. So I gave there, and I guess I worked there for 3 months as a Django developer. It was very nice. Like people there were very nice, so worked on good things and learned a lot. Then third year came. Now I had to do like many people chose just dev, many people just chose
Hmm.
just DSC in competitive
DSA.
program, and I was in between. Like I don't know,
Yeah.
I have no expertise,
Both.
jack of all trades, master of
Yeah.
none. So and
Hmm.
then third year was like I have to brush basic because
Hmm.
fourth year is coming. Companies hiring
Hmm.
challenges will come. Also,
Yes.
preparation is good, but getting to know the platforms that will tell you what jobs and like how to find recruiting challenges, and like half of the challenges I missed because I didn't know that
Yeah,
where were
exactly.
they, because no one tells
Hmm.
you,
Yes.
and everybody there is like finding one way or the other things. So I guess first know where are the resources, where to find jobs, where to find recruiting challenges, where to apply for referrals, and where like LinkedIn where how to apply tags and filters in searching for jobs. So, like your resume should be ready, your cover letter should be ready, your description or your introduction should be ready. I feel referral messages should be ready. Everything is based on the strategy, is not just your preparation, subject preparation. It's all everything at once. Yeah. So third year was through a friend of mine. I got an opportunity to like do back-end development at a German-based startup. So that was building a product from scratch. And I guess, and I was in that company for 10 months until the launch, 2, 3 launches we had. And I feel that was one of the moments where I got to know like how a product starts from the basics and it goes. I guess that was very much for my learning. I really enjoyed my for 10 months because it was a remote startup. And I guess it was a Europe startup. I got to communicate a lot with people who are from a different place, and they are also very great and well versed about, they know what they have, their own standards, coding standards, and I guess that helped me grow. So I was doing just that and DSA, just preparing for interviews. By the end of fourth year, I guess it's Striver SD sheet, Love Bubber cheat sheets, lead code blind. And it's not just these SD sheets, I feel. I guess you need to find your own resources because as driver SD sheet and lover SD sheets everybody is following. You have to do that तो पक्का से साथ में you need to do a lot of most of that what you will find it easy. You have to you have to find your own way, I guess, because I have seen that after Striver SD sheet and everything is very much popular now. Many juniors have just entered the college and have started doing that. I i feel it's not the correct time, I guess. It's like first you should take up all the questions, then this SD sheets are very curated and very perfect. Once you get to know about these topics and then you jump up to them, then it will benefit you more, I feel, because you being fed up of some questions which are not available in the internet, YouTube, because not every question has a YouTube video, and some question that you're solving in lead code, code chef, code forces, and that does not have a YouTube video. So you'll find more ways. You'll look at 10 codes and understand it. And then because SD sheet, everything has an explanation, a code, and a YouTube video. I guess I have a tendency to forget things. So there's a possibility I learned this thing yesterday, this code and the happens with me in DP. When I'm learning DP, it's always I'm forgetting what to do. I go blank. But after a lot of practice and all, like Striver SD sheet helped me a lot with DP and all. And Love Bubber cheat sheet of DBMS, OS, and Oops helped me a lot. Like wow, what a curated cheat sheet! I must say, it's very nice. So I learned that. And yeah, that was just it.
And you know, one thing that you said ना कि बच्चे फर्स्ट ईयर से ही, क्योंकि everyone hears about it कि ये शीट है वो शीट है, एंड मतलब I've heard this so many times कि मतलब फर्स्ट ईयर का स्टूडेंट है एसडी शीट स्टार्ट कर दिया एंड फिर वो ओवरवेलम हो जाता है क्योंकि उनसे
हाँ,
बनता नहीं है, फिर वो आके फ्रस्ट्रेट हो जाते हैं कि यार ये कैसे करूंगा ये वो. एक टाइम होता है, लाइक यू सेड, यू नो देयर इज अ टाइम थर्ड फोर्थ ईयर में वंस यू आर गुड विद डीएसए या वंस यू एटलीस्ट हैव थोड़ा बेसिक नॉलेज, तो इट्स अ ग्रेट रिसोर्स फॉर यू, है ना.
yeah. I guess DSA is different thing. Problem solving is different thing. DSA is about
एग्जैक्टली
concepts.
एग्जैक्टली. यस. वो आपको कॉन्सेप्ट्स नहीं आएंगे ना तो आप शीट नहीं कर पाओगे, है ना.
Hmm.
प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग इज डिफरेंट, एंड मैं भी यही सजेस्ट करता हूँ लोगों को. अब तो कॉम्पिटेटिव प्रोग्रामिंग का हाइप काफी कम हो गया है, एज यू वुड हैव सीन. मतलब व्हेन आई वाज इन कॉलेज तब तो बहुत पीक पे था, बट आई स्टिल सजेस्ट कि थोड़ा बहुत ऐसे कोड शेफ कोड फोर्सेस टाइप पे यू कैन स्टिल ट्राई, यू नो. It's good for improving your thought process and your logic building basically.
I do it now also. I feel I do every Saturday, Sunday, bi-weekly and weekly contests I give on lead code.
Hmm.
I like appeared for ICPC as well.
Oh,
All the days.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice,
So
nice.
it was very much fun. Like you should, like everyone should try ICPC, I feel. Like people are
Hmm.
so good with their codes, so fast with their codes, and what good problem solving they have. You won't find ICPC questions anywhere.
एग्जैक्टली. नोवेयर नोवेयर यूल सी, एंड उसमें जाओगे तो पता चलेगा यार कि कैसे कैसे लोग हैं, यू नो,
Hmm.
कैसे कैसे लोग हैं, क्या क्या कोडिंग आती है.
Yeah,
अपने
yeah,
शेल में रहोगे, यू विल नॉट
definitely.
बी एबल टू गेट इट, है ना.
Definitely.
हाँ, so yeah, definitely. I'll always suggest, you know, you should go for contests. Unless you give a contest, you'll never know कि कितना पानी में हो आप, so to speak, है ना.
Exactly. Because of
अपने
that
टाइम में
time
तो हो ही
frame.
जाएगा. Exactly. Time frame and that competition, you know, आपका रैंक पीछे हो रहा है, रैंक आगे
Yeah.
हो रहा है. It's a very thrilling thing also, right?
Yeah.
Correct, correct. So, you know, on a final note to all of the people who are watching this video, who also have a dream of working at a company like Walmart, what advice would you give to all of them?
The only advice I would like to give to everyone is like not being like affected by someone's achievements or someone's career path. Like just tech stack wise as well. If that person is doing Android that does and is doing well, has found an internship, doesn't mean that you need to do the same thing. You have your own career journey. I feel like you wish that I want to be like her or I want to be like her. She's working in Google, Microsoft. I want that. It's not that. You find your own journey, I feel. Some people are not interested in DSA. Some people are not interested in dev more. Like I feel the people who do not like DSA that much, they can go for dev centric startups. It's not that startups are not paying. Startups are paying very good amount. So and startup has very good like scope as well. You have a lot to learn from startups as well. So find your own, like find your company. It's not just Google, Microsoft, or any Adobe or anything. Just find your company where the product, where the work you would want to work. It's not that, because I guess this generation is very much affected by what's the trend. The trend is not to be followed. I guess you should find something in the first year, explore. What do you want? You want to be a designer, be a designer. It doesn't matter. You do not have to be a programmer if you don't like it. Be a designer, we need designers as much as we require programmers. So I guess the programmers, developers, everything I feel. And the next thing is that I would be giving as an advice is be sincere to yourself, because I guess that sincerity goes a long way, because that builds hope in yourself. And because, yeah, luck is a complete different factor that you cannot have control on. But I guess sincerity is not skipping the fun. I have had a lot of fun in my, like, the best 4 years of my, like, BTech has always been best for me. But
Yeah.
the thing was, when I returned my hostel room, I just knew that, yeah, I did a lot of fun today, but I'll be making up for it the next day. I don't have, I have to think about being productive every day. If I don't get the guilt of being unproductive, I don't see myself. I guess negative energy sometimes pushes you a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, the negative, like that negative thing, or the guilt of being unproductive in that day pushes you the next day that you will be working, getting up early, and you will be working. And I have followed this. Like, yeah, I tried waking up late at night, but that doesn't work for me until unless I have a deadline. I wake up early in the morning, because your body should be as it is designed to be. Wake up early and then do your work. I guess 5 a.m. I guess 5 a.m. problem solving is the best thing. I have, like the surrounding is so
Yeah,
peaceful,
peaceful.
and
Yes.
you can get a lot of questions done at 5 a.m. I'm telling you, I have
Hmm.
tried it. Like, like
uh,
4 to 5 and 6, until that you'll feel that you have done everything in the start of the day. You, I guess, also I guess, being hopeful, not talking negative, being positive about yourself. Yeah, yeah, maybe you'll not get something instantly. I would agree, because until this thing happened to me, I was also being like, नहीं हुआ, मेहनत कर ली, नहीं हुआ, तब भी नहीं हुआ. But that doesn't give you the opportunity to blame anyone, I guess, because everything takes time. Everything has their own time. सबका अपना समय होता है. I feel जिसका जो समय होगा उस समय उसको मिल जाएगा जो भी उसको चाहिए होगा. Sometimes happens that whatever you're wishing for and is not happening to you is not something that you will be happy with once you get it.
yeah.
So first know
Very
what you
true.
want.
Hmm. This is very correct. I'm so glad that you talked about these things, because generally when people talk on YouTube or even on LinkedIn, they talk about the technical things, they talk about the success and all. Nobody talks. These are more interpersonal things. You have a personal connection with yourself, and unless you treat yourself the right way, you have the right thought process or mindset. Tab tak it will be very difficult for you. You'll get frustrated, you'll get sad, and it's not going to end well
I
for you.
guess
So
tech
yeah,
का
when
ज्ञान नहीं. Tech का ज्ञान देना is very like outdated. I feel,
yeah,
because I guess everything is on internet now. Everybody
मिल ही
knows.
जाएगा.
मिल जाएगा.
Hmm. That's why I bring people on my channel rather than making textual things, because people come and they share their own thoughts, beliefs, personal beliefs. So that is something that definitely helps out other people. So I guess that's pretty much everything and about cracking a company like Walmart, and the strategies that you have used. So thanks a lot, Jayati, for coming on my channel, sharing all
Thank
of
you for
this. I hope.
inviting me.
Yeah, and if someone still has any doubt or if they want to know more, then they can follow Jayati's LinkedIn. I'll give a link in the description. You can follow her and connect with her from there. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Thank you.